to completely master it takes a lifetime. I've been doing it for 17 years, and there are things that I still constantly learn, and that's one of the things that keeps me coming back to it is I have that ability to continue learning.
And yes, fly fishing might take a lifetime to master, but guides say it's not nearly as difficult as you think. Right now, Orvis Atlanta is offering free classes to beginners, and that's where we find Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken this morning. And Paul, you're telling me, based on what I saw in the 8 o'clock hour, you graduated?
I did. It was touch and go, Karen. It was touch and go. I had to do a little extra credit. I did repeat a grade. I am officially a Fly Fishing 101 graduate, so I got my pin and I got my coupon book too. So when folks graduate Fly Fishing 101, which by the way is being offered for free, so you got to register online, then it's time to move on to Fly Fishing 201. Now 101 is here in the class, 201 is out on the water, and we took a little trip to the Chattahoochee and hopefully caught something good. Take a look.
Still do it. I started off right down the river at Jones Ridge Park, and I caught my first trout there when I was like 14 years old. I was hooked, quite literally.
If you're going to learn to fly fish, you want Chris Heim as your guide. He's been fishing this spot on the Chattahoochee for nearly 2 decades.
I am rigging up a leader.
And as fishing manager at Orvis Atlanta, Heim is used to hearing the same old line, that fly fishing is too hard.
That's the common misconception, and that's why we have FF 101 or Fly Fishing 101. Really breaks down the barriers and the walls that people have.
Right now, Orvis is offering Fly Fishing 101 for free. The in-store class covers the basics of casting and gear. Then comes 201, which takes students into the water.
It was warm for about 2 seconds.
And hopefully to a first catch.
You can cast 20 feet, you can get into fish.
In fly fishing, ties like these imitate bugs and trick the fish. Turns out getting those ties in the water takes a gentle cast. Not necessarily Wild West style, just simple as this.
Can we get that on camera forever? That was perfect. All right, I did it perfectly.
But it's the master who soon hooks the catch of the day, a rainbow trout, which goes right back in the river. See, perhaps the most lasting lesson. Fly fishing isn't always about the catch. For so many, like Chris Heim, it's really about the release.
It's like shutting the world out. It de-stresses your whole life, basically. That's what I found.
I found it did too, and I gotta say the best proof that I have that I was totally zenned out when I was on the river, I didn't check my phone once the whole time we were there. 2 hours without a cell phone for me is some kind of record, and this is the guy that made it happen. So, Chris, I want folks to know how they can get these classes. So Fly Fishing 101, 201, offered free by Orvis Atlanta. What do we have to do?
You just go online, sign up, orvis.com/Atlanta.
Yep.
Click the Join Us, and it'll bring up the calendar, pick a date, sign up, and then you sign up for the 201 when you take the class.
Yep.
And we get you all squared away and get you out on the water.
Yeah, you get people fly fishing and really relax them. That's what it did for me. So, Karen, we're going to get folks out here, and certainly this could be a great Mother's Day or Father's Day gift. And what you didn't see in the story, Karen, look up there. You see those 3 fish that are right up there?
What are you about
Guess who caught those?
What are you about to say?
Guess who caught them?
Fish? Chris?
Yeah, I didn't catch them, actually. I looked at them. I took pictures of those fish. That's what I did.
Yeah, and